Hello children and welcome back. Today we will start with the second chapter in geography, Interior of the Earth. So children, today we will explore more about what lies in the interior of the earth. Children, we all are very curious about knowing what lies beyond the sky. So, don't you feel like knowing about what is there below the surface of the earth? Do you anytime feel like digging the ground from one side and coming out from the other side of the earth? Do think about it, children. Now, let's jump into the learning process. Children, have you ever seen your mother boiling milk? If you have, then you might have observed what happens with the milk before and after it is boiled. So, before boiling the milk, it was in which state? Children, you should know this. It was in the liquid state. After it starts to boil, steam starts coming out, and after some time, a thick layer of cream develops over the milk. So children, tell me, will the cream's temperature be hotter than the milk below? No, right? The cream's temperature will be less than the milk below. Thus, we can see that the cream cools down quickly than the milk that is in the liquid state. So children, a similar process occurred when the earth was cooled. The outer surface cooled first, then the interior. Children, the scientists believe that the earth was formed out of the solar system itself. In the beginning, earth was a gaseous hot balloon. It cooled down as it rotated. So, the process of cooling took place from the outer surface towards the earth's center. As a result, the outer layer of the earth is cooler and in solid state. But as we move towards the interior, heat increases, and at certain depths, the earth is in liquid state. So children, as we are so curious about knowing and understanding different things on our planet, in the same way the scientists were also very curious about knowing what lies inside the surface of the earth. But children, a direct observation of the interior of the earth has not been possible yet, as it is very difficult to reach the inside part of the earth. Even the deepest mine that is dug till now is just 2.5 miles deep, which is not even half the way to reach the interior of the earth. So now you might be thinking that if we have not reached the inner parts of the earth, then how do we know what lies in there? So children, it is because the scientists estimate about the same by the study of materials coming out from a volcanic eruption and seismic waves, about which you will learn in your 9th standard. These are the waves which cause earthquakes. So, the study of the direction of the waves and speed helps us to estimate about the interior of the earth. While going from the earth's surface to its core, major changes occur in temperature and density. Density means thickness. According to these two elements, the earth's interior is divided into crust, mantle, and core. Crust is further divided into continental crust and oceanic crust. Mantle is further divided into upper mantle and lower mantle. And core is further divided into upper core and lower core. So children, before understanding the layers of the earth, let us first understand endogenetic movements. These movements are nothing but the movements that occur in the interior of the earth, which causes mountain building, continent building, rift valleys, and also earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. So, for these to occur, there are seismic waves. That is the reason behind it. These waves are divided into three types: primary waves, secondary waves, and surface waves. You will be learning in detail about these waves in your 9th standard. So children, now let us first start with the first layer, that is a surface, or you can even call it as the crust. The uppermost layer of the earth's surface is in solid state and is called the crust. The thickness of the crust is not the same everywhere. On an average, it is 30 to 35 kilometer thick. The thickness of the crust below the continents is from 16 to 45 kilometers, 40 kilometers under the mountain ranges, and less than 10 kilometers under the oceans. As we move deeper under the surface, temperature increases. After that, the rate of increase in temperature reduces and again increases in the core. At the center of the earth, the temperature is around 5,500 degrees Celsius to 6,000 degrees Celsius. The crust is the thinnest of all the layers when compared to the mantle and the core. It can be divided into two sublayers, that is continental crust and oceanic crust. So children, now let us first learn about the continental crust. The continents are mainly composed of silica and aluminium. Because of their high proportion in this layer, the layer was earlier known as Sial. The density of continental crust is 2.65 to 2.90 gram centimeter cube. The thickness of this layer is approximately 30 kilometers. Granite rocks are mainly found in this layer. Now children, let us move on to the second part, that is the oceanic crust. This is the second layer of the crust. It is made up of silica and magnesium. It was earlier called seema. This layer is approximately 7 to 10 kilometers thick. The density of this layer is 2.9 gram centimeter cube to 3.3 gram centimeter cube. In this layer, basalt and gabbro rocks are mainly found. So children, we will stop here for today. Let us do some revision of what we learned today. First question, what are the elements found in the continental crust? Silica and aluminium are the elements found in the continental crust. What are endogenetic movements? Endogenetic movements are the internal movements that occur in the earth which can cause earthquakes, volcanoes, mountain buildings, etc. Third question, name the two rocks found in the oceanic crust. Basalt and gabbro are the two rocks found in the oceanic crust. What is the thickness of the crust below the continents? The thickness of the crust below the continent is from 16 to 45 kilometers. So children, we will stop here for today. I hope you understood this part of the chapter. The next part will be explained to you in the next video.